the betting, the not so much anymore is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
We're on to race number 6, the first of our grade 1s on Saturday at Hollywoodbets Greyville. 2,000 meters, it is the Tab Gold Willavington 2000, grade 1, 14:33 is the off time, and it's a race for fillies and mares at weight for age terms. It is open to the older horses, so it is the 3-year-olds and the older horses that will be going head to head in race number 6. And before we get into race 6 and give you our thoughts and our selections, let's have a look at the rerun of Sarki, and then we've got some interviews.
Backers Rocky Reef, Hold My Hand takes it up. Down the inside, African Beat. Dynamo's running on. Sarki's on the inside. Future Girl's also trying to run on. So is Mountains of the Moon. Sarki on the inside. Dynamo. Hold My Hand. Also running on is Lucky Miss and Mountains of the Moon right on the inside. Future Girl. But it goes to Sarki. Future Girl will run second. A wall of them involved for the minor placing.
Her prep's been very good. Obviously, it's a 2-week turnaround coming into this race, but she's a filly with a lot of ability. We obviously have healthy respect for the young 3-year-olds coming into town, but she loves Greyville. She's got a great turn of foot here. It's a Group 1 race. We're excited. She's doing really well, so hoping for the best.
Yeah, look, last time out she pinged the pins, which is not usual for her. She was feeling really good coming off a break, and she went quite hard up front. When I say hard up front, she always saw daylight and travelled a little bit too well. She was also on the wrong leg. Richard said she battled to take the bend, probably running the opposite way around again. But I think that she's come on from the race. She would have definitely have tightened up and needed her last outing. It's a very, very competitive race, so it should be. It's grade 1s aren't easy. But in herself, she's really well. From that draw, we're going to give her a chance.
Yeah, exciting race is the 6th race on the program. Favorite number 2, Frances Ethel, the Oaks winner, 28-10 in the market. She's a 4-time winner from 5 outings, and she's got 1 second to her name. Silver Sanctuary, the other 3-year-old in the contest, is at 33-10. It's then Sarki, number 6, at 7-2, and then you can get 8-1 and Better Baldo. So there's only 3 horses that dominate the market here, numbers 1, 2 and 6 in numerical order, and these, I think we're in for an absolute belter of a race. Sarki, the older horse, this is going to be the top selection for me. It is 2 weeks later as opposed to the 2 horses that according to the market she has to fear most, who've had 49 days after their last start in the Oaks. But I think what we have to take into account is that both those horses have probably had a tougher campaign than what Sarki has had. She's only having a 2nd run after layoff, and Silver Sanctuary is having a 4th run after layoff. Frances Ethel is 6th up. So I just think the fresher legs could do the job here, and the older horse. I was encouraged by a win last time out. We both did the show for that race, and Byron was clear in what he said. She's not fully wound up, and this is not her main aim. The main aim is the Willavington, and they didn't expect her to do what she did. They just wanted her to come on with a run. She managed to get the job done. Class brought her through that day, and I think that she's perfectly teed up to go back to back and get the job done in the Willavington on Saturday. So she's going to be the top selection for me, with healthy respect for the younger 3-year-olds.
The one thing that you touched on, which is the salient point, is what was a mission coming into a last race. And the mission was this race. So whatever, they had planned for her, that race was run to be a warm-up and a build-up for this race. And it's regardless of the 2 weeks now, because we know that race was used, and it was just going to keep her on the boil for the 2 weeks and bring her into the main mission, which is this race. So if she was, whatever percentage you want to put on it, not 100% last time out, this time round, being fully tuned up against this type of field in the way she won last time out, she's no doubt, of the older runners, the right horse. None of the older horses are going to beat her. But now we got these up-and-coming 3-year-olds against her. Silver Sanctuary, she has had a harder campaign than a horse like Frances Ethel, because she's run in all 3 legs of the Triple Tiara, the Guineas, the Classic, and the Oaks. So, and she's given a good account herself in all of those races. This course, from draw 1, the way Richard has been racing her up in Gauteng, I don't see it happening this time round. He's been giving her a chance, obviously thinking that it's a longer run in the Turpentine, let her find her stride. I can see different tactics this time around. I'm not seeing her being forward, but over this 2,000-meter trip, he'll know that Sarki has a tremendous turn of foot. So does his filly, but can he match her over the final 400 meters? If you ask him, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, I think he's got to try and get first run.
Correct. So I think number 1, Silver Sanctuary, has to go in. Although she's had a harder campaign up in Gauteng, I think this type of race over 2,000 meters, which I feel that she may be better suited to at this stage of her career than the Oaks distance of 2,450 meters, she goes in. So I have to give her a mention. So we're going to 6 a mention, 1 a mention. Now, you know, for Dylan Chinsami, and everyone knows my association with him, for him to have 3 runners in the race, of course he's in partnership, Belvard, Beating Wings, and Francis Ettel. It's tremendous, you know, as an owner. We know that Francis Ettel has been sold to Team Valo and Vanessa and Anand Singh, but these guys retain their ownership until the end of the season. That's Grant Knowles, Dylan, and Dylan Chinsami. So she's a horse that's very highly rated by the yard rail, and I'll tell the valued racing fans that as well. Whatever they have thrown at her and whenever they have stepped her up, she has risen the game to the next level, which is tremendous, you know, for them as owners. And of course, you know, somebody had an eye to put an offer on the table, which was taken. But this type of field, with no disrespect what she's been racing against in Gauteng, but Gauteng don't get the visitors like KZN gets. You know, here, this is the level playing. Correct. This is the level playing. The playing fields are leveled here when it comes to visitors. So we'll see how she goes. But the backup for me will be Beating Wings. I know that Stuart Perigu is very excited about this filly taking her place here and how she's going to go. She's improving all the while. So I'm going to suggest for the pick 6, unless you disagree, with numbers 1, 2, 6, and 9. Those are going to be my numbers for the pick 6. I am hesitant to include the horse that we did find for that exacta last time out, Future Girl, because of not at the weights. Yeah, not at the weights, but a tremendous ride from Malesere Kacheri. So I'm willing to exclude her. So numbers 1, 2, 6, and 9 for the pick 6. I don't know if you agree with that.
I'm happy with it. Is it?
You wanted to narrow it down. I'm just reading at your expression there. You wanted to go shorter.
We were going to go 3 horses. Why not include one more? The 9 horse Beating Wings.
Okay. 1, 2, 6, and 9. A field that deserve their airtime. It's going to be an absolute belter, this race. The Tab Gold, Willhavington 2000, Group 1 for a stake of 1,500,000.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.